Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to episode 16 of The Black Couch, and in this episode, we are going to be reviewing Django Unchained. Anna is not in this episode, because she did not get eaten by a bear. She was just a wussy and did not want to watch Django Unchained because she thought there's going to be a lot of blood in it. Yeah, you heard me, Anna. I exposed you.
Correction! It was rated R!
I exposed you, Anna.
I watched it.
I know what you're talking about.
Excuses, Anna. Excuses. Just because we watched Inglourious Basterds and you thought it was gory. It wasn't even that gory.
It was gory.
No, it wasn't. You didn't. No, I mean Django Unchained.
No, but you told me it was gory.
Okay, you know, how about we just get to the review and then we can talk about that if we get to it.
Okay, so Django Unchained, this is another Quentin Tarantino movie. I quite like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, I know you're a fan of him and his work.
I really like the Kill Bill movies. I also like Inglourious Basterds. I have not seen Pulp Fiction, which I think, I should be seeing that movie.
I think we would be hung by most community members knowing that we haven't watched it.
Yes, I have not. Surprisingly enough, I have not seen it, so I need to watch that. But that's not what this review is about. This is about Django Unchained. Now, let's just right now. Okay, what did you like the movie?
Yeah, I did like the movie. Yes,
I like the movie too. So, 5-second review. Go watch it if you're a fan of Quentin Tarantino, or if you're just a fan of westerns. Especially,
or if you just happen to be in the movie theater and you think, oh no, I haven't watched a movie in a while, why not?
Yes, this is one of those movies that you should just check out. Okay, so let's just start off with each of our, let's just do it where each of us say our stuff.
Okay.
I guess. Okay, so I guess I'll start off. So I really like this movie. I thought, Quentin Tarantino really, like, his directing style is unique to him. Like, I think, like, he does that kind of, like, old kind of, like, where he does that zoom thing.
Yeah, he has that kind of B-movie kind of...
Yeah, I think, like, he's one of the only ones that can do it right in this day and age.
Whereas, it's looking cheesy.
Yeah, whereas I think, like, if Christopher Nolan did something like that, I think it would look a bit cheesy.
Yeah.
And corny. But, Quentin Tarantino knows how to do it. And this movie is just fun and entertaining.
It's a fun movie. It's what
I mean, you shouldn't, like, the storyline isn't, like, complex or anything. You shouldn't.
It doesn't need to be.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be.
It's not what it's going for.
Yeah, like, what this movie lacks in, like, complexity in its story, it gains in its characters and dialogue. I really like the characters in this movie. I think Tarantino writes characters well. And, from Django, Dr. Schultz, Calvin Candie. I mean, all these characters are phenomenally, like, awesome. Like, I just...
Yeah. And my namesake, Steven, played by the fabulous Sam Jackson.
Yes, that Sam Jackson is crazy in this movie. Holy crap. And I just, like, the dialogue, I really like dialogue. I think Tarantino writes dialogue well. Like,
the way he writes it, it's not like he's writing a movie. He's writing almost like a biography.
It's like he's writing, like, conversations.
Yeah.
Like, even though it might not sound like conversations normal people might have, it's done in a way where it's, like, it's so engaging.
That you believe.
Yeah. And I think, like, the dialogue is just so engaging. And, like, most movies that tend to have that heavy dialogue,
I tend to get bored.
Yeah, most movies like that drag on too much. But I think Tarantino movies, I think the more dialogue, the better. I mean...
Because he finds a good balance between the action and the dialogue.
Yeah, I think Inglourious Basterds is a prime example. I mean, Christoph Waltz talks a lot in that movie.
Yeah.
But those scenes are amazing. And I think... And plus, Christoph Waltz being in this movie, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Because the characters he writes, he gives them such personality that you care about what they have to say.
Yeah, and he casts people that fit that role well.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't just cast random people. He cares about who plays that character that he wrote that was well written. And all the actors are fantastic. I mean, Christoph Waltz is amazing.
Yeah.
His character is so funny and so.
You never fault Christoph Waltz in any movie.
Yeah, but I think Leonardo DiCaprio really steals the show in this.
Yeah, he's the showstopper. He is.
His villain character is just so engaged, like so captivating.
Because he's not your typical villain, is he?
No, he's like. It's hard to explain, but like, I just like his mannerisms and the way he talks, the way he reacts to Django's.
The way he presents himself.
Yeah, it's just so. I don't know.
Because, okay, as the viewer, his line of work, you obviously know, that's totally illegal nowadays.
Yeah.
But the way he talks about it, the way he treats his slaves, you fully believe that's how things were back then.
Yeah, and like, he's not one of those villains where you like really hate. It's like, he's a bad guy, but like you really like him still.
Because they humanize him when they show him, like when Leo plays him on the screen.
Yeah.
He's still a person.
And I think Jamie Foxx does pretty well too. I mean, a lot of people don't like Jamie Foxx, but I think like given the right role, he does pretty good. I mean,
I think he was the best choice in this situation because I've heard they were planning on casting Will Smith also.
Really?
Right, but they went with Jamie Foxx.
I don't know if Will Smith could have pulled off Django.
I don't think he could play that kind of role.
Will Smith is not as intense. Like he does more emotional stuff, but not like this kind of emotion.
Yeah, because from I Am Legend.
Yeah,
that was fantastic. He really nailed that role, but I don't think that's the kind of seriousness we need in this kind of movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's more physical rather than emotional. Yeah, I guess. So yeah, I think Leonardo DiCaprio's his character, Calvin Candie is like awesome. So overall, I think this movie is very entertaining, must see. I mean, I don't normally like blood and stuff, but like if it's done right, it's fine with me. Yeah, I think. And yeah, how about you? Let's.
Well, being a kind of history buff, I like kind of different eras. Yeah. And with Inglourious Basterds, it really took us back to World War II, and kind of gave us this raw kind of reality of what it was like, and the gruesomeness. I think he does it again with this time around with the pre-Civil War era about slavery. I think not a lot of films touch on this kind of period in time. Right. I think he does it really well because he doesn't like glorify it like, oh, it wasn't that bad actually, but and instead he really shows you, oh, this is how they treated people back then. This is the reality of that situation. Yeah, and he doesn't try to like censor, like he doesn't try to like protect you. Yeah. From the truth, like he shows you how it is, like just as it is. He gives you the bare bones of the ideas. He doesn't try to like pretend, like hide it or anything. Yeah, because the first 5 minutes of the film, you hear the I'm not allowed to say that. Okay, I'll just say the N-word. You hear the N-word like 10 times in the first 5 minutes, and 10 times that much for the rest of the movie. Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard that word said so many times by old white people. Yeah. And that scene with the mask and stuff. Yeah. With Jonah Hill, that was pretty. Jonah Hill was a pleasant surprise. I like that. That was actually really funny. So yeah. I mean, overall, this movie is just very fun to watch. I mean, it's definitely a must-see, especially if you're a Tarantino fan. You'll definitely like this a lot. If you like, this would be one of the must-sees of the year, I think. Yeah, and if you like spaghetti westerns, you definitely like this. Overall, I think don't expect a compact story. It's a western about Django trying to save his wife from Calvin Candie. Calvin Candie. I keep saying his name wrong. But what you should expect is fucking awesome characters and awesome dialogue. Yeah. I just think Tarantino casts actors well. He casts the right people in the right role. He knows who, like, the strengths of who, and like he understands what his characters need. And the chemistry between the actors when they're on screen is really evident. Like the Doctor and Django, that was Like you can tell they form a friendship.
Exactly. And yeah, but Calvin Candie definitely, Leonardo DiCaprio is definitely a great actor.
I think he's a well-rounded actor.
Yeah, like
because he can play a variety of roles.
Yeah, and like when you see Leonardo DiCaprio, you know he's not going to do a shitty job.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna do like decent at least.
He's gonna do what he needs to do.
Yeah, like
to make that character feel like not 3D. What is the word I'm looking for?
Three-dimensional.
Yeah.
And like, my thing is like it's not like DiCaprio is gonna like win an Oscar every time.
No.
But it's not like he's gonna do a shit job every time either. Like you're
never gonna hear Leonardo DiCaprio wins a Razzie.
Yeah, he's consistent through and through, and that's what I like about it. So yeah, what's your score?
Score, I give it 8.5.
Okay, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's definitely a must watch. Go watch it, and yeah, that's about it. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, that's about it.
Alright, so that was a review for Django Unchained. If you watched the movie, comment below, give your review. Did you agree or disagree with us? Why or why not? Like this video if you like it. Favorite it if you liked it even more. Or if you liked it even more, share it. Subscribe for updated content. We have Black Couch, Music Box, Trailer Box, Igloo Cinema, whatever. And yeah, that's all. This was episode 16 of the Black Couch, and we'll see you guys later.
Adios.